Hello, I am Nikki Ray. Welcome to Magical Musings with Nikki Ray. Today is another collective tarot reading. So I will be pulling 3 cards. If you've not been here before for this, let me explain real quickly. I will be pulling 3 tarot cards and asking you to focus on the card that feels like it's drawing you to it. That means like you're getting a sense that, okay, I feel connected to this card. I feel like that card may have a message for me today. All right, that's what we're going to do. So why don't we get into this real quickly? But before we do that, let me tell you a little bit about the deck I'm using. If you've been here before, you know I love my Chris Ann decks. This is The Muse by Chris Ann. She also is the author and I believe the illustrator of the Light Seers deck, which is another great tarot deck. Okay, enough about that. Let's get into the reading. Okay, we're going to call upon our guides, guardians, and angels to be with us today. We're going to take a deep breath while we do that and let all of the outside influences go. We call upon our guides, guardians, and angels, ancestors to be with us today, our spirit beings. And we ask them to be with us so that we can hear messages they have for us. We only invite beings from the highest realms to be with us in this space. It's protected by the light. It's protected by the light. And we're ready to hear these readings now. Okay, so I'm going to pull 3 cards. Again, remember you're going to focus on the card that feels like it has a message for you today. This is a timeless reading, which means it doesn't matter when you see this reading. That's when you're supposed to hear it. I am pulling these cards on July 9th, 2024. But whenever you see the reading is when you're supposed to see the reading and get the message for yourself. Okay, so here are 3 cards today. We have a card that I'm putting the rose quartz on, a card that I'm putting the fluorite on, and a card that I'm putting the amethyst heart on. So I'm going to ask you to focus on the cards and decide which one has that message for you today. I'll give you a moment to do that. Alrighty, let's see what cards we have. If you chose the first card with the rose quartz, you chose the Muse of Emotions, which is the Page of Cups in a normal tarot deck. Now, when this card comes up, it means you have an overflowing of emotions, an overflowing of love. You're just filled with emotion. So watch yourself this week. You may be filled with emotional expression and passion. Okay, passion for people, passion for ideas, passion for jobs, creativity, those kinds of things coming into your life this week, okay? If you chose the middle card, you chose the 10 of Swords. Okay, the 10 of Swords means you have so much going on this week that you're going to feel completely overwhelmed and like you can't handle it, okay? Now, the good news is when this card comes up, yes, you're going to be completely overwhelmed and like you're done. But there's always good news with this because you're going to be done. You're going to be over it. I can't take it. I've had enough. But you know what happens when that happens? There's going to be the flip side of the coin when you're going to have a new beginning. So roll with it this week. Let the situations come. This is not one of those karma cards, which means it's going to be minor things or things that are not going to affect your karmic life. So it's not going to be major life lessons. So just go with it this week. Try and remember to stay calm. Remember to stay in your breathing, and these things will pass. Okay, and the last card is the 2 of Voices. So this is the 2 of Swords. So this is about having restrictions placed on you, but you've placed these restrictions on yourself. So what restrictions have you placed on yourself? What blinders are you putting on yourself about things that are going on in your life? It's time for you to take an evaluation of your life and see what's going on in your life and not be afraid to look at the things that you may have put into place. So maybe you are afraid to take a step. Maybe you just graduated and you're afraid to put your resumes out there because you're afraid to go into the career force. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you preventing yourself from seeing in life happen for you? Does that make sense? Like, you get it, right? You're putting restrictions on your life. You're doing it. It's not the world doing it to you. It's not the universe. You're doing it to yourself. Okay, and there was a flip card this week that came out when I was shuffling, and it is the Priestess card. So this card always comes out when you have higher learning to do, but it is higher learning within yourself. So these are like the spiritual learnings. So have you been deciding that maybe you want to take some healing courses, or have you been interested in meditation or yoga? If you've been playing around with thinking about doing these type of courses, or even studying on your own at home, now is the time to do these things. Even if you just want to take more time to meditate or do those things on your own without taking courses, now is the time to do it, because the High Priestess card is coming out. Okay guys, that's what I have for you today. I hope you have a wonderful week. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I am newly growing this channel. This is a new channel for me now. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that would be amazing. As always, have a wonderful and blessed week, and I will speak to you all soon. Take care.